sisters and brothers. I am Alicia Love, and I would like to give you a bit of an embodied download for what is going on for us astrologically. There are so many layers to this. I will speak to the simplistic astrology for dummies, as I've been asked to do from my beloved friend circles. People are wanting to know what's going on, but they really want to know what it's doing to us and how we're going to feel and what we're working with. So let me lay it out for you. We are in an eclipse portal. Eclipse season happens twice a year because the sun and the moon have their elliptical orbits crossing where the sun, moon, and earth will align together. Right now, they are aligning in Libra and Aries. We had a Libra full moon eclipse last week, and we have an Aries new moon eclipse next week. The full moon gets eclipsed by the shadow of the earth, and the new moon is what eclipses the sun between the earth and the sun. Those are the basics. What does that feel like? Libra is the sign of balance, harmony, and relationships. So this is the theme of this season right now. And Aries is about autonomy and knowing who you are and what your mission is. They're the fire starters and they get shit done. So is it togetherness or separateness? Is it how we are together and still holding our autonomy? I'm noticing where I am very relationship oriented, feel the negative effects of my programming in the ways that I can feel codependent, in the ways that I can be leaning into relationship too much, where I lose myself, or am people pleasing. These are the themes around relationship. I have had so many people tell me in the last 2 weeks their relationship agreements have changed. They are working to release and forgive and surrender old programming the way that they used to relate. And so maybe it's that you're learning new skills or you're going for a new job, because it's not just our partnership relationships, it's also our work relationships. And I have partnered with Stella Ray to do online astrology and Venus circles. And that's the relationship I'm leaning into. This solar eclipse is bringing us into a stark reality of you are you. And that might sound weird, but you're alone in knowing who you are, and you are supported by the relationships around you. So lean into that. Lean into how you can be the most healthy version of you in your relationships. And that means letting go of a lot of the patterns of difficult relating that we find ourselves in. So if you think you're in a relationship that's not bringing you harmony, look at what is within you that feels discord and scared or shut down or um, dependent on that relationship, to know who you are, to be healthy as you, and maybe you need to set some boundaries. Aries is going to teach us how to set some boundaries, and we are needing to really feel into this. The layer that I always love to add in is Venus, and she's being very, very potently active right now. So I'm recording this on Thursday, April 4th. On the 3rd of April, Venus and Neptune came together in the sign of Pisces. It's the only time that's going to happen in our lifetime, or the last time it's going to happen in our lifetime. Neptune is an outer planet. It works on the consciousness level of the entire universe, really. Pisces is the final sign of the zodiac and brings us that feeling of togetherness, oneness, unity. When Venus is in Pisces, she is formless. So you might be feeling a little diffuse or lost or emotional because Pisces brings up all the feelings and it's deep and transpersonal. It's across worlds. We will feel a hunger for that spiritual side of ourselves. Venus even loves to be in an altered state of consciousness when she's in Pisces. So this is compassion and selfless service and unity. And that's what Neptune is in. And that's what Neptune's about. And we're just getting this enormous, amplified, like big energy came through yesterday. Everyone I talked to was feeling some big feelings and stuff was happening. So today, Venus moves into Aries. And now we are initiating something. And you might feel this urgency because during an eclipse portal, it's like you're in a room, someone turns the lights out. For 2 weeks, you're walking around in the dark while someone's rearranging the furniture. And when the eclipse portal ends and we turn that light switch back on, everything's different, but it's all the same stuff, but it's in a different configuration. You feel differently about it. Maybe you bump into things and you're like, whoa, why does it feel so awkward? Just give yourself a lot of grace. It's okay. You will find a new balance because that's the exalted, important Venus energy of Libra to be in balance and harmony. And Aries is going to help us with that. The sun is in Aries and this eclipse is in Aries. And now Venus is following suit and coming around. And she's getting so close to the sun that she's actually just about to go into the underworld and disappear from our morning sky. She's the morning star for the first half of her cycle. She's so close to the sun on the other side, she disappears behind the sun and then comes back around and rises as the evening star in July. So we're going inside and down. And on Saturday, Venus will conjunct the moon, bringing us all the way down below our root chakra into our earth star chakra at what we call the death by intent gate. The eighth gate on the 7 gate cycle only happens once, if it even happens, either on the descent or on the ascent, not both, because it's lunar conjunctions and lining up and how we can see Venus in the sky. And really, what this is doing is bringing us so deep down into the truth of who we are. And that's what Aries supports us to know who you are. That you're going to come into this knowing throughout this eclipse and throughout this Venus in Aries at the root, at the eighth gate with the star, Earth star. And then we're going to be in the underworld. And that means we're going to be inside, really figuring out in the like goo of the chrysalis of transformation till we come out the other side. And so this portal that we're in with the eclipses is like the birth canal. It's the squeeze, and you're going to feel the contractions, and you're going to come out the other side into a new world where there's new possibilities for you and where you are standing true in who you are. And the biggest tool I can help you with at this time is understanding that the surrender, the death, the letting go of the old ways is a doorway to new life. And you get there by trusting. It's trust in the divine, trust in the will of the all knowing that I subscribe to understanding as much as I can about it and trusting it. And that's what I recommend to you and to all of my clients and my students is that we trust the process, trust yourself, because that's where you can trust you got your own back. You know what you're doing. If you don't feel like you know what you're doing yet, just settle down in and clear out, do the spring cleaning. Remove those things that are the old programming from your mother figure, father figure, social conditioning, and the world, the state at large, our society, and the way that we think about what's right, what's supposed to, what are you supposed to be doing? our work is to decondition ourselves and deprogram, and just like you would a computer, clear out the viruses and the old programs and the old files that are no longer useful to you, and step into this knowing that you are here for purpose, you have a mission, and you have support because you're not here to do it alone. We are here to do this together. My sisters, we're coming together for circles. And those brothers that are doing their men's work in their groups. And for all of us together, you can come meditate with me. I've got the YouTube channel where I put all of our Circle of Love meditations there. So using our tools, using this Libra togetherness to be supporting our autonomy is what we're doing. And it comes from that passion of knowing who you are and what you want, and knowing that what you want might be selfish. And that's different from taking care of the self and being self-focused. It's really about your will. And I've been talking about this with a lot of people lately. It's not just what you want, it's what divine will wants, what's best for everyone. It might be best for everyone for you to do exactly what you're feeling called to do. And it might be ego. And you might need to check where that's coming from. Where's the motivation? And there's so many layers that I love to speak to. You can find my other YouTube channel where I speak about the Venus Blueprint with my mage sister, Ray. And you can come to Circle and join us as we drop into these energies together. Each week, I lead a meditation at Awakenings Wellness Center in Portland, Oregon at 6 o'clock. And on the second Monday of each month, after everyone else leaves Circle of Love, we open up the container for just women to drop into the feminine and be held, share, and work with these energies together. You are supported. I am here for you. I am available for client work. I have a few spaces open for new clients. So reach out to me directly if you would like to create a plan for how I can support you. I do a free discovery call, and then we dive in and I support weekly through a 12-week container of being able to step into yourself, your passion, your purpose, feel empowered, gain that confidence that you need, and clear away all this stuff that's really holding you back. I am here for you. I am Alicia Love, and I would love to work with you closer one-on-one. Please leave a comment for how this energy is affecting you in your chart, in your body, in your life, in the comments below. Thank you.